Coming up next, boys high school basketball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
And the Titans are ready to take on the Panthers.
Hey, Panthers come in 10-8, Jay. You know, they're pretty good. They've got great size with Logan at 6'6" and Big Branson Taylor at 6'7", 6'8". Game's going to be all about pace. Lorain High plays the game really between the foul circles, and they force you.
In 3, 2, 1. Good evening and welcome to Lorain High School, and it's varsity boys basketball. The Titans of Lorain High, in their final home game, host the Panthers of Elyria Catholic. Jay Ferguson, Bob Braskich, and a cast of thousands tonight, Bob, to bring you the game.
Yeah, this is going to be good. EC comes in at 10-8 with really good size, 6'7", 6'8", and the game's going to be about pace. Lorain High is good, and what makes them good is they take you out of your comfort zone with the rate of speed and the pace of the game that they dictate. And it's going to be a big challenge for Elyria guards to deal with that. Size doesn't bother Lorain High. Really doesn't.
Course for the night, senior night. All four Lorain High Titans. Tavon Pierre-Lewis, Luis Suarez, Cam Davis, and Devon Grant will start along with number 5, junior Deontay Benigin, as is the tradition. Jumping center for EC, number 1, Jarrett Logan at 6'6". For Lorain, Pierre-Lewis at 6'6". Ball is up, tip is away, and it is controlled by EC, David Griffin, and it's stepped on the sideline. You can't start any better than that. They control the tip, you get the arrow and the ball, Bob.
There you go.
Titans in the backcourt. Grant will inbound to Pierre-Lewis.
They're going to play man-to-man.
They're going to play man-to-man, and Logan is going to take Pierre-Lewis, which means that Taylor is probably going to guard Davis, and means he's going to be in the paint all night. Suarez, Davis, Benigin. Benigin being guarded by Edward Wright, familiar name to Lorain folks. Suarez under the basket, tried to kick it out, taken away by Jack Griffin, and he'll bring it ahead. Off to Logan, skip past 13, Griffin down the lane, laid it up, no. Rebound to Logan, he slashed through, no. Pierre-Lewis with the board, and he'll run. Pierre-Lewis airballed it, got it back, then got knocked away from him and out of bounds.
Jay, isn't Pierre coming from 330 straight?
32 points, 3 times in a row.
Wow. You know, that's the other thing. You've got two guys on Lorain High who are capable of scoring 30. It's pretty easy to take one player away. It's very difficult to take 2.
Well, the last game when Pierre-Lewis got the 32 against Cleveland Heights, Grant had 21 at the half. That was Grant missed the layup. Outside Davis will throw 3. Good.
Yes.
Cam Davis opens the scoring with 3. Played a minute. Logan down the lane, pass off to Branson Taylor.
Yeah. Hustling back pressure right there.
Be Lorain High's ball. Steve Iwanek making the call and said that Davis didn't get a hand on it. And that's the pace that Lorain wants to play at. Makes teams uncomfortable.
Exactly. That's the key. They play the game between the 2 circles. It's all about pace.
Benigin on the Titans logo. Down the lane. Reverse layup up and in. Deontay Benigin with 2, and it's 5-0. Logan ahead for Griffin. Suarez took it away, and he'll bring it back. Suarez has it knocked away, but Pierre-Lewis picks it up. Shakes off a bump there, and then
now
gets cut off by Logan, who's going to get the first foul of the game.
Jay, everybody on Lorain High's roster could attack the basket off the dribble.
Yes.
Everybody.
Pierre-Lewis to trigger the inbound.
If you notice
Grant in the corner, back to Pierre-Lewis.
You notice 6'7" Branson's guarding Cam Davis?
Well, that's good just to allow him to sag into the paint. That fouls on Griffin, number 2. Joel Jansura with the call.
6'7", 6'8" Branson on Cam Davis, about 5'7".
Yeah.
And you're right, that's the reason for it.
And that's Grant on the inbound. He's being guarded by Jack Griffin, number 2. Pierre-Lewis tries to spin on Logan, does a nice job, gets it back to Grant, 3-ball splash.
Yep.
8. Tipped away off the back of the backboard. Davis had a piece of it. Davis has got Logan in the full court. That's a mismatch the other way.
You have to watch Logan curling back in against our press.
Into the corner right. He hits 3.
Wow.
Edward Wright, son of the old All-Ohio from Lorain High.
I remember him well.
Pierre Lewis reverses, takes it down the lane, laid it up. No. Griffin with the rebound, and back come the Panthers. Let's see if they want to run. They'll kick it out. Logan's got it against Pierre Lewis. With this lineup, Grant is now guarding Branson Taylor. He is the second tallest Titan on the floor. It's senior night. I'm sure we'll see Jordan Jackson get him. 3-ball, no. Grant gets a board, and he'll bring it ahead. 8-3. Down the lane all the way to the hoop, lays it up. That was pretty easy.
Yep.
5 for Day. Incoming. Nice catch there by Wright. And then back to Griffin. Lob to Branson Taylor, hit the rim, and Pierre Lewis brings it away.
Pace, Jay.
Davis, Suarez. He'll pick it up and get it back out to Grant. Bennigan. This is Pierre Lewis with. That's just a mismatch.
Yeah. There's
Pierre Lewis gets his first one, and it's 12-3.
No way Branson Taylor can contain him.
It's just foot speed. Branson Taylor has good feet.
He does.
For his size at 6'7" and 280. But, he's a Division I football recruit as a junior.
But he's not going to contain Day on the perimeter.
But that's a different kind of good feet. Down the lane, Griffin. Up, no. Back put in by Logan. That was David Griffin on the drive. Pierre Lewis, 12-5 Lorain, 4:10 to go. Back to Grant, he'll throw 3. Ooh, back rimmed it. This is Wright with Bennigan. Off the foot, Grant dove for it. Griffin picked it up under to Taylor, laid it up and in.
Nice pass, good back cut.
Branson Taylor with 2. Bennigan around Wright, laid it up and in.
Everybody
timeout
off the dribble.
EC.
Everybody's really good off the dribble.
30-second timeout. Jackson will come in for Lorain along with Whitehead.
Jay.
Yes.
Make dinner a selfless act.
I always try to.
Joining for it's a fundraiser for the Lorain High Prom to Dawn. If you go to Chipotle on Levitt Road in Amherst on Tuesday, February 19th between 4 and 8, and if you bring this flyer or a picture of this flyer, anything that relates to this flyer, you will make sure that 33% of the proceeds will be donated to the Lorain High Prom to Dawn. That's Chipotle, 901 North Levitt in Amherst on Tuesday, February 19th, between 4 and 8. A third of the proceeds go to the Prom to Dawn.
Jackson and Whitehead replace Suarez and Bennigan for Lorain. Eli Palmer with the ball. He's just into the game for EC. Older brother of the JV point guard, I am certain. Looking at them facially, they look alike. Up top, this is Jack Griffin with Pierre Lewis. Branson Taylor from the foul line. No, Pierre Lewis tipped it to himself, and he'll bring it. 3:10 to go. Grant for 3. Splash!
Pace.
8 for Day. 17-7. Down quickly. 3-ball from Wright. No. Taylor with a board. He'll get swatted by Pierre Lewis. Logan back up and in. Whitehead. Davis, 3. Splash!
Wow.
Cam with a pair of 3s. Taken away. Davis has got it again. Layup up, in, and fouled. They're loving it here in Lorain.
Wow, what an explosion.
Jordan Taylor with the foul.
And it's early, Jay. The pace hasn't worn anybody down yet. Wait till that happens. I mean,
Ranson Taylor is on the bench.
You just can't duplicate in practice, even if you practice against 8 JVs, you know, the pace and pressure that Lorain High puts on you.
Davis, 8, looking for 9. Splash. That one landed soft. 9 for Cam, 9 for EC. Grant with an interception, 23-9 with 2.5 to go. Jackson back to Pierre Lewis. Whitehead's going to try. Long. Jackson tips it out to Davis. Grant will get a look. Splash!
Boom! Wow! Wow!
The lead is 17 as Grant knocks away another one. Pierre Lewis up and in.
Oh my!
The timeout EC. 28-9. 2:04 to go first quarter.
Wow! That was explosive, Jay, and it gets back to that pace again. Lorain High's game is between the two circles. And you can't, it's hard to prepare for. How do you prepare for that?
Well, obviously, we've seen all 3 teams for EC, and one thing they can't do is duplicate quickness in practice. So right now, what they're struggling with is in the back court, getting the ball out of bounds and into their offense. And the Titans have had numerous deflections between Davis and Grant. And you scored 28 points, and you got 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Quite a shooting display at a high rate of speed, Jay.
Grant has 11, Davis has 9, Pierre Lewis and Bennigan each have 4. Nate Damron will inbound the ball for EC.
Big man Taylor on the bench.
Into Palmer, Eli Palmer that is. Knocked away by Grant. He's got another one. Pierre Lewis is with him. He'll throw 3. Splash!
Oh, come on now. It's not fair.
14 for Grant, 31-9.
And
he's got another one. Oh, he missed the layup. Tried to reverse it to protect from Logan. This is Palmer. Palmer will try one. Knocked away on the rebound. Davis stole the ball from Damron and then got fouled.
Wow.
Foul was on 23, Nate Damron. Connor Trockley, number 11 in the game for the Panthers. Pierre Lewis will walk it ahead with 1.5 minutes to go. The Titans already have 31.
And down by 20 plus, they're switching to his zone.
You've given up 6 threes, 7 threes, and you switch to a zone. 17 for Grant, 34-9. This is Logan all the way in, laid it up, no. Tipped up by Trockley, no. By Damron, no. Pierre Lewis has got it with 1 minute. Tate. Cam Davis. Jordan Jackson throws 3.
Oh, come on now.
Damron taken away by Jackson with 45 to go. Grant pitched back to Pierre Lewis on the run, laid it up, no. Tip up, no. Jackson's got a board. Off to Whitehead, they get it out. Davis thought about 3, takes it in. Grant. That's 6!
Come on, Jay.
He's got tied the school record in the first quarter. He's got 20. 3 ball from the corner, no. Pierre Lewis has got it with 18 to go. Have you ever seen a 40-point quarter in high school, Bob?
I don't think I have.
Right all the way in, laid it up, no. Tip up and in by Jarrett Logan. 40-11 as Whitehead comes up with 4. He'll throw one. Oh, it was in and out. We played one at Lorain. What a game.
Wow.
Titans 40, EC 11.
Wow, the pace, Jay.
Back with more after this.
We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Back here at Lorain High, and the crowd just settling back into their seats as they've witnessed an offensive explosion, the likes we haven't seen in some time.
How many threes, Jay?
9 threes for the Titans.
Unbelievable.
And a 29-point lead at 40-11.
Wow.
Devon Grant has 6 of them, and he'll start the second quarter. Titans with the ball. Benejan guarded by Darmos. Aaron Whitehead. Grant, he's going to step into one from the end. Fouled. He'll get 3 throws.
And you said that Grant had 20 in the first quarter, Jay?
Yes, he did. Does.
That has to be a school record.
I would certainly think so. He is the all-time leading scorer.
That has to be a school record.
David Griffin with the foul, the 5th foul.
And surpassed whom?
Naz Bohannon.
There you go.
Naz with 1345. Grant is approaching 1,400. That's good. He had 21 at the half last game against Cleveland Heights. He's got 21 now, and there's 7:46 to go in the half.
Well, it's just the pace.
Branson Taylor and Jared Logan return for EC.
You know, EC came out and appeared willing to play at that pace. And
They didn't understand what the pace was,
Wow.
I don't think. And that's not to slam them.
No, I mean, wow.
Grant 2 out of 3. Logan with the board. Spiked back by Benejan, and David Griffin goes back to pick it up. Throws it to the Titan bench. Cam Thomas with the catch. 42-11, turnover over to Lorain.
Jay, I really like, though, the looks of Jared Logan.
I do,
6'6"
too.
senior, I do.
Just
watching him, he's a player.
Yeah. Down low, Jackson. Skip out to Whitehead. Nice catch. Back to Benejan. Yeah, somebody's got to take it the other way. Grant. Splash!
Oh, wow.
School record, 7 3-pointers, and it's not halftime. It's barely the second quarter. Whistle and the first foul on the Titans. That's how well they've been playing. Pierre Lewis is going to get the foul. Jack Griffin in for EC. If you're just tuning in to Titan Vision 360 in the graphics, it's not a mistake, as Logan has it partially blocked by Jackson. 45-11, it's takeaway by David Griffin. And off to Brother, and then back. Branson Taylor at the 3-point line. Logan wants to throw 3. He's got a nice looking stroke.
He sure does.
Branson Taylor gets it handed to him from right for the basket, his second.
I like the way he handles it, moves on the floor.
Benejan's going to try one. That one's long, an air ball. And back comes Logan with right. Lobbed it up off the glass.
Oh, my.
Logan.
There's something for the EC fans.
We can do that too, huh? That's what they said right there. I like it. Benejan. Jackson tried to tip dunk and missed. 45-15 as back comes EC. Out to David Griffin. Wright takes it up.
Yeah.
He's got fouled for his troubles, and I think that's going to be 2 on Pierre Lewis. That's going to bring Davis and Aiden Brown in for the Titans after the first throw. Wright's got a 3 for his only points of the night. Logan has 8. Everybody else has 7.
Well, Aiden Brown's coming in. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Every team needs an Aiden Brown. Comes in, sets picks, rebounds, outlet passes, doesn't worry about the basketball, just does all the dirty work. And nice size at 6'5", but doesn't look very, very big standing next to Branson Taylor.
Looks like Cam Davis. 2 for Wright there gives him 5. Cam Davis, Devon Grant from the volleyball line. I thought that was going to go. That was from way outside. That would have been a deep NBA three. Behind the back to Griffin. Logan with Aiden Brown up top to right now. He'll throw from the same spot as Grant. Hit the rim, no. Taylor with the board and Logan. Logan from the elbow.
Yeah,
Good.
I like Logan.
Jared Logan's got 10 in the first half.
Nice.
He's a player.
Yeah, he is.
Benajan. Grant, that's his favorite spot. Splash. It's like Papa shot for him right now. All the way down the lane, Palmer had it altered, and Grant comes back. Down to Benajan. Layup good.
Nice no-look pass.
50. There's your All-Ohio with his 7 or 8 threes, diving on the floor for a loose ball. And then hurries over to help Cam Davis up.
Wow.
He's got 8. High zone is up high. Davis into the lane. That's Benajan had a set shot, pull up 18-footer, back rimmed it. Got to get Deontay's jumper going here.
He needs a little bit more lift on that shot, and he's forcing it.
Well, he has a tendency to drop the elbow, and that's what we're seeing now. Air ball there caught by Jordan Jackson. All the way in, laid it up with the left. No. Outlet to David Griffin. We were 5 on 3 there.
Yeah. What we just saw happens too often, though, all season long. We don't get back on defense in that kind of a situation.
Well, they had 2 guys that never crossed half court. That's part of the problem. Jordan Jackson, Day Grant. You better guard him. Benajan, Cam Davis, Jordan Jackson, 3-ball, rounding out. Taylor with the board. 50-21. 3-ball, no. Benajan on the run. He's going to go all the way and kick it out to Cam Davis. Nice pass. Well, nobody back for Lorain. Branson Taylor meandered over half court for the rebound, but Grant takes it away.
Wow, Grant's hands tonight off the charts. Off the charts.
Davis, they passed up 2 layups, and Davis takes a 17-footer. No. Now, respect the game, guys. Full timeout for Elyria Catholic. That should have been a layup.
Yeah, that should have been.
What do you got, Bob?
Well, the Sports Hall of Fame. They're going to have their annual fundraiser steak fry on Sunday, March 3rd, 2019, obviously, from 4 to 7 at the Amherst Eagles, located on Milan Avenue in Amherst. That's Sunday, March 3rd, from 4 to 7. Dinner is $25. Steak, everything that goes with it, dessert, etc. $5 of that, $25 goes towards a 50-50. There'll also be basket raffles, other 50-50s. It's going to be a good time. Contact either Bambi Dillon or the Lorain High Athletic Department, 440-989-6539. 440-989-6539. Lorain Sports Hall of Fame, great thing. March 3rd, 4 to 7, Amherst Eagles.
Well, Bob, I've got this sheet Brian Corey gave me earlier in the year on the Lorain High team records. Most three-pointers in a game was 6 by Thomas Winbush in 2012, tied by Kevin Davis.
Okay, what about points in a quarter?
And then tied again this year by Deontay Benajan and Devon Grant, but Devon's got 8 now, so the 6 is out.
Okay.
I don't see anything for points in a quarter, anything in a quarter. He's got 28 right now.
I mean team points in a quarter.
Oh, I don't know. I don't see that. Devon on the bench right now getting a blow with 3:10 to go. Suarez in for him. Whitehead in as well. This is Logan over Davis. Aiden Brown gets the board and gets fouled for his trouble. Steve Iwanek with the call. Let's see who we get. Number 3. Number 3, Eli Palmer gets that foul. Titans by 29 with just under 3 minutes in the half. Wow. I'm glad I'm here for this one, Bob. What a memorable start. Benejan down the lane, kicks it off to Davis, to Suarez. He's going to throw three from Grant's spot. Nope. Rebound. It's going to be a foul on 23, and I think it's on Aiden Brown.
It's all right.
Compete. Well, because we missed, we'll put Pierre Lewis and Grant back in. Benejan and Brown are replaced by Grant and Pierre Lewis here on senior night. This is Jack Griffin with Suarez, Edward Wright, and Grant. Off the dribble, no. Rebound by Darmos,
Quick
but then
hands.
Whitehead took it away.
Quick
Grant,
hands.
Suarez. They tried to get him.
Oh, 360. Oh!
Then he comes from behind, knocks it. There's a kick. It'll be out of bounds to EC off the foot of Suarez.
You know, young Eddie Wright resembles his dad.
Yes, quite a bit.
But not in size. His dad was 6'5", 6'6". His dad could rebound and get it off the glass and take it the length of the floor faster than any high school player I'd ever seen, Jay.
Agreed.
I mean, just bring it.
And there's Ed Wright, 3-ball good. Second for him, he's got 8. Pierre Lewis. Down to the ground, gets it out to Whitehead for 3. Air ball, Darmos. Now Palmer leaks out ahead of Suarez, laid it up and in. Eli Palmer on the board.
Not getting back on defense has been a problem.
Been a problem at all 3 levels for the Titans. And then in too much of a hurry, and Whitehead dumped it to Darmos, just getting back on the court now. Palmer, he wants 3. Got it?
Wow.
Eli Palmer with 5.
You see, having a good quarter.
Yes, they are. They've cut into the lead. Suarez had it knocked away, kicked it back out, but Darmos was there. Now, respect the game, fellas. There's Palmer going to get a layup. Let's see.
All right, that lead is down to 19, Jay.
Well, and it was 29 at the quarter, and you didn't expect them to keep shooting this way.
Well,
they've had a 10-point quarter, and they've just...
I don't expect layups at the other end, as
right.
we've seen by not recovering on defense.
Outscored 20-10.
There's a little delay. I like this delay better than the spread.
I really go the other way, just because I don't like how flat these passes can get.
Well, you're setting a screen on every one, so theoretically somebody should pop clean.
That's what happens as they start to switch it. Pierre Lewis, 22 seconds to go. He's going to try and reverse on Darmos, and he got hand checked. Damron, I keep saying Darmos. I got the Southview names confused. They're both Southview names. 50-31. Now, they said Aiden Brown, but it's not. It's Nate Damron for EC.
Jay, what does Pierre Lewis have thus far in the game?
4.
Well, his shot looks a lot better this year.
He's had some really good nights at the line, and then he's had some nights where he's just struggled.
Well, that shot was just
pure.
Sweet. That's good right there.
Yeah. 52-31 with 15 seconds to go. Edward Wright. No. Oh. Whitehead got his money's worth, sending Palmer to the line with 7.3. First throw up and in. 8 for Palmer. That one no, tipped up, and Pierre Lewis has the board with 5 seconds to go. Cam Davis. Euro steps into trouble and had it knocked away at the horn. 52-32, and we're going to keep it here for a moment as we have a presentation coming up. Titans got outscored 21-12, but
Yeah. Well, not getting back in defense, turnovers.
Awareness to a historical brand and support our local communities. With support from faculty, community members, and a simple test drive, we were able to raise $2,320 that will be donated directly to Lorain High School so our students can benefit. Presenting this donation on behalf of the Lincoln Motor Company is Rick Amador, business manager at Liberty Ford Lincoln in Vermillion, and a graduate of the former Lorain Admiral King High School. Accepting the check on behalf of Lorain City Schools are TV20 students Jaden Morales, Arleanne McQuaid, and Marquentes Graham. On behalf of the Lorain City School District, we'd like to thank the Lincoln Motor Company, Liberty Ford Lincoln in Vermillion, and Lorain City School staff and community members for participating in this great event. Again, thank you to Liberty Ford.
And that's a nice event, made even nicer by the fact that that's $2,200 is being donated to TV20, Bob.
TV20. And what are you calling it tonight? The try what?
Oh, it's Titan Vision 360.
Titan Vision. Did you coin that? Is that a Joe Boxster?
No, that's
yours. Okay.
And so we're going to step away now for halftime. 52-32. Back with more after this timeout.
Listen to me. I have 30 seconds.
What did you about me?
About being a kid with a disability.
I am a joker.
I am a songwriter.
And I'm here to learn.
I am a girl who likes math and science.
I am going to be randomly chosen.
Hey, I'm speaking up.
And I am not.
And I'm not.
And I am not going to be bullied. Got it?
Stop texting and driving. If not for you, for me.
Back here at Lorain, second half action ready to begin. Titans have a 20-point lead at 52-32, but quite honestly, we're outplayed in the second quarter.
21-12, yeah. They played sloppily. They get back on defense, a couple other things, and, give EC credit. It was a heck of a knockout punch thrown in the first quarter.
They took an 8 count but got up off the canvas
they
and
sure
played.
did. And I'm always happy and to see kids do that. And they did it. Nice.
Crowd late coming back into the gym. Titans will start with the usual starters. Davis, Grant, Pierre Lewis, Jackson, and Benejan. Jack Griffin with the ball. Number 1, Jarrett Logan. 5, Edward Wright. 13, David Griffin, and 33 is Big Branson Taylor with the ball right now. Off to Wright, but somebody zigged when they should have zagged, and Benejan all the way to the hoop, backs it out now, kicks it to Davis. Jordan Jackson, Grant, splash!
Oh, my.
9.
Wow.
Edward Wright, 3 ball, no. Jackson aboard. He'll move it along. Corner, Pierre Lewis. Benejan, Cam Davis, and Grant comes back out for it. Gets it over to Benejan, and
Okay, I'd like to see
Jackson's got a mouse in the house down there.
Here.
Gets it against Griffin and then gives it up. Grant out at the volleyball line. He's got that range, but he passes off, makes the UCLA cut, and then comes around a double screen, nicely defended. Grant gets a screen from Davis. Taylor comes out to hedge. Jackson, no. Grant aboard. Fakes a pass to Benigin and gives it to Cam Davis. Jordan Jackson, 6:22 to go. Devone Grant with Edward Wright and Benigin. Pierre Lewis got Taylor on the switch and then pass off to Cam Davis down the lane against Logan. And Grant in the corner is going to throw another one.
Oh, 10. Come on, Jay. This is not fair. Oh, my goodness.
34, 5 away from tying the school record held by Devon Andrews. And that's the current Lorain High school record. Branson Taylor, no. Jackson with a rebound. Into the corner. Benejan's got a set shot. Got nice lift on that one, but too long. Logan with a board. Down the lane, up. Branson Taylor up and in. 6 for big Branson. Mom was telling me 7 Division I offers. Pierre Lewis knocked it off his leg, or that would have been fun to watch.
You got that right. That was going to be a
timeout. Lorain High, 60-34.
Jay, your sister brought this up here, so I better read it.
Oh, yeah, because I'm afraid of her.
So make dinner a selfless act. Join us for a fundraiser to support Lorain High Prom to Dawn. Chipotle, 901 Levitt Road in Amherst, February 19th, 4 to 8. That's February 19th, 4 to 8. If you bring this flyer, take a picture of this flyer, anything with this flyer, probably don't even need it. Just tell them. 33% of the proceeds will be donated to Lorain High Prom to Dawn.
Titans return to the floor, 60-34. And Titans with it. That I still can't get beyond the 40-point.
Yeah, that is amazing.
So EC will inbound the ball. The Griffin brothers bring it up. This is Jack, the senior. David is a junior. Pierre Lewis with a pair of number 2s there. Down the lane off to Bro, and then Branson
nice.
Taylor. That was nicely done.
Little back cut.
I like that they're competing, and they are competing. Pierre Lewis down the lane against Logan, forced his way in. He got bumped.
Jay, I could see why they're competitive in their league and competitive outside of their league.
They play a nice schedule.
They do. They play a good schedule. They had Ignatius, like I said, Cornerstone Christian, down a bit.
Well, but won a state
Central
championship
Catholic,
last year.
Right. Down a little bit, but still on the schedule. Lorain High.
The wild out-of-bounds pass forced Grant to leave his feet to try to save it. Nate Dameron on the run. Nice job catching the ball.
Their conference is Holy Name, EC, 3 Parma schools.
Cam Davis with the reverse layup on a nice feed.
Rocky River and Bay.
Davis in double figures with 11. Jack Griffin, David Griffin. Down into the lane.
Nice back cut again.
That's just too easy.
Well, that's just reading the defense. Good back cut. Defensively not being aware.
Turning your head.
Yep. Ball watching.
10-footer up and in. Why not? 36 for Devone. Right. Got Pierre Lewis to reach. Went around, but Grant took it. Lobs it for Pierre Lewis. Oh, he missed the dunk and then hung on the rim. That should be a tee.
Yep. Gee, that's a tough one, that tee on hanging on the rim, because sometimes you need to hang on the rim, and I think the rule allows you if
it's for safety.
If it's for safety.
You know what? When you pull yourself up, you're always going to get that call, and that's what happened there.
Okay, did he pull himself up there?
Yeah, he didn't hang with his arms straight down.
Right.
He kind of chin up.
We mentioned Cleveland Central Catholic, and I will not forget the state championship game of a couple years ago.
They lost
They're up because of that play.
Yep. They lost it to Defiance,
Yep.
who we were just talking about.
Right. Took the 2 points away and tee and out of bounds at the other end, 5 free throws, and they lost the game in the last minute on that very play.
Yep. That young man's now having quite a career at BG, Damian Lillard. I believe he was.
Yes.
And they're having a nice year.
Yes, they are.
2 losses in the conference. David Griffin They were the first school to offer Devon Grant. I don't know if you knew that.
BG was?
Yep. Knocked away by Cam Davis and into the corner. Griffin had it blocked. Grant saved it, but right back to Griffin. Knocked away by Jackson and ahead to Cam Davis. Davis tried to set up Pierre Lewis, but knocked away by Jack Griffin. Just take the layup. Eli Palmer into the game. Aiden Brown for Cam Davis.
But, you know, EC's had nice talent the last 2 or 3 years. They couldn't get by Bay or Holy Name.
News flash, Grant missed. Jackson, Pierre Lewis with Damron. Screen from Aiden Brown, nicely hedged. And then he tried to flip it up, and he's going to get some throws, but he didn't go up strong. Logan's going to get the foul. It's going to be 3 for him. Brown will go to the line. Aiden made a nice pick and roll there, got a nice pass from Pierre Lewis, but then he tried to kind of finesse it up.
6'5", just a sophomore.
Going to be a good player, and already is a good player. 15 points against Shaw just a couple weeks ago, his career high, including a one-step dunk that was so impressive. That one's long. Pierre Lewis runs it down in the corner and has it knocked away by Damron. Back comes EC. Right down to Damron, and Brown had his arms around him. Joel Jansura with the call.
EC does a pretty good job of reading the defense.
Yes, they're well schooled.
Yeah, they are.
And have been. I mean, that's not a new trend this year. I think Phil Cook did a nice job teaching that. Griffin, long. It'll go to Lorain. I think they said it was off Jarrett Logan. 3 minutes to go, third quarter, 64-42. What's left to find out is if Devon Grant can get to the school record 39 of Devon Andrews.
He just called out elbow. We'll see what elbow means.
So, Pierre Lewis, is this the dunk? Oh, it's the fade. Pierre Lewis jammed, tried to force it in there and got knocked to the ground. Taken away by Whitehead.
Look up the floor, it'll be a dunk.
Grant fades back, corner 3. No. EC with the board. That would have done it. Right. Brown got a piece of it. He went finesse instead of power, and Grant comes back. Devon.
Behind the back at a fairly high rate of speed.
That foul's going to be on Nate Damron, his third. Davis for Jackson for Lorain. Luke Constantino. And 13, David Griffin for the Panthers. One Griffith brother replaces the other, and Jared Logan goes to the bench with 10 points for EC. (64-42). Grant tied his career high earlier this quarter. He's going to throw 3. No. Wright saves it, but to Whitehead, who got fouled. I think that's going to be 4 on Damron. Nope. 13, David Griffin. Benejan's going to come back for Lorain. And I think Connor Trockley is going to come in for EC.
Okay, Jay, what did you say? I hate to bother you while you're doing everything. What does Grant need to tie the state, or the, I'm sorry, not state,
school record 3.
Needs 3 points.
39 is the school record. Devon Andrews had it. Devon having a wonderful year down at Florida International, averaging double figures, starting all the games. Watched a couple of them on ESPN3. Grant with another rebound. Throws it ahead to Davis. Davis waited for it and had it knocked away. It was a kind of a acrobatic play by Grant there as he was falling out of bounds.
Go back to Devon for a second. Has his motor improved?
Yes. He's their second tallest starter. And so he's rebounding and...
but the motor is...
Yes. There's a bump at the half-court line. Damron's now got 4. And I think, quite honestly, he wants to be done. Jack Griffin coming in, number 2, replacing his brother, David Griffin. Cam Davis to enter it into the backcourt. Nope, Aiden Brown back to Davis. Off to Benajan. Thought about 3, pulled up, kicked it out. Whitehead, Aiden Brown down the lane, laid it up. That'll do it, I think.
That'll do.
Let's see who they called the foul on. Called it on 3. Well, I thought that was going to be 5 on Damron, who just has piled them up here in the last couple minutes. Brown returns to the line, 0-2 in the quarter. First shot up and good. That looked better. Jared Logan replaces Damron. Second one also good. Those 2 looked as good as the first 2 looked bad. Palmer, no. Rebound battle for by 2 EC players and goes out of bounds. Minute 17 to go, third quarter. Pierre Lewis is going to come back for Grant. That's kind of a subdued reaction. I don't know if people recognize what they've just seen. He's got 10 threes. Davis, Benajan. California cut for Pierre Lewis.
Screen set.
Yeah. Takes it into the lane, kicks it off, and then in the corner, Aiden Brown throws 3, no. Nice check out by Jack Griffin, and back comes EC. Leads 25, but not been much mystery in this since the first quarter when it was 29. Logan to the basket. He's got 12. Whitehead with 30 seconds to go. They'll pull it out and play for 1. And I wouldn't have believed that the Titans would be sitting at 67 at the end of 3 after they scored 40 in the first quarter.
Yeah, right.
This game really
slowed down.
Yeah, the pace of it slowed down, and the Titans, the count is on here. Whitehead gets Palmer to back off, now takes it into the lane with 6, floats it up, no, tipped away, and Palmer at the buzzer missed everything, and we'll go to the fourth. 67 Lorain, 44 EC. Back with more after this timeout.
Our little superhero looks pretty happy.
Yes, he does. I've been teaching him that eating healthy will make him grow up strong. It's so important that we both encourage him to eat healthy and exercise regularly, and that we live that way in front of him. You know, it's never too early to start.
I wish I'd eaten healthier when I was his age.
Yeah, maybe if you had, you would have developed some special powers also.
92% of kids and teens have a poor diet, but you can change that. Teach your kids the importance of healthy eating in a language they can understand.
Back here at Lorain, Pierre Lewis with the ball for the Titans. Suarez, Grant, Benajan, and Davis. Fade cut set up for Grant, but they didn't get it to him. I think they want to get him a basket and get him out. Benajan down the lane, spins it up and in.
Well, Wright is face guarding him, stolen by Benajan.
Grant for 3, short. Pierre Lewis had it, lost it to Griffin. Wright over Davis. Jarrett Logan,
yeah,
14.
That Jared Logan is a player.
Yep.
I think he can play at the next level. No doubt in my mind.
Cam Davis, Deontay Benajan floats it up, no, but fouled. think it's Palmer, his fourth. Benejan will go to the line for 2. He's got 8 in the game, so he'll be looking for double figures.
Good.
Shot up and in.
Yeah, I know he was struggling from the line earlier this year. The shot looks much better. I think he's forcing a little bit from the floor.
I think it's a matter of him taking his time and getting his elbow under the ball a little bit more, though, because he needs the lift. That was good.
Yeah, both of those were nice.
When he misses, he's flat. This is Jack Griffin with Grant. Wright and Benejan down low to Branson Taylor. Tipped back out to Griffin.
Nice.
No. Whistle.
It's going to be offensive.
That's going to be it for Palmer, I think. He becomes the first casualty of fouls as he leaves with 8 points and 5 fouls. Luis Suarez will go to the other end and shoot a 1-and-1 on his senior night. This just glazed the rim. You know, Luis Suarez is the kind of player that every program needs. He loves the game of basketball, and he comes in and he works hard, making other guys better every day. Sits, gets in, at the end of some games, doesn't say a word, just is glad to be a part. Branson Taylor with the little set shot puts him in double figures. Grant gets it ahead to Benejan. 6.5 to go. Suarez will throw 3 over. Taylor, no. Tipped out, and Griffin's got it.
Wright is face guarding.
Yes, he is. Nice catch.
See, that young man can play.
Yep, 16 for him.
The catch there was the impressive part.
Benejan all the way to the hole. Up, no, fouled. And that's going to be David Griffin, third. Deontay will go to the line with 10 points.
And Logan's game is very under control, Jay.
Yes.
Very under control.
I mean, if I were an EC person, I'd say I wish he forced things a little bit more.
Yeah, he doesn't. And a 6'6" guard?
Yeah. You're right. He's the kind of kid that Cleveland State
that's
sure
just what they need.
Benejan with 4 in a row now from the line and 12 points. I'm not sure if we want to be in the backcourt, fellas. 73-50. Titan Vision 360 features the score at the bottom of the screen, so Griffin in the corner with Pierre Lewis to his brother. Back to Jack. 3 no.
Logan.
Taken away by Davis. All the way to the hole, and then Benejan inside Grant got volleyballed by Branson Taylor from behind. Nice block.
And just looking at the EC lineup, I mean, they've got 3 of their starters, Eddie Wright, Palmer, and Branson back for next year.
Yeah. Pierre Lewis at Grant around Branson up.
Oh, my!
Spin, no. And Logan with it. Off to Big B. Branson Taylor missed the dunk. Logan got it back and put it up and in. 18, timeout EC. It's a full timeout. Bob, you got something for us?
Yeah, I do. Lorain Sports Hall of Fame again. I mean, this is just such a great event. It's such a great thing to have that in town. They're going to have their annual fundraiser steak fry Sunday, March 3rd from 4 to 7 at the Amherst Eagles, located in Milan Avenue in Amherst. Dinner $25, includes everything. Basket raffles, 50-50 raffles, all that good stuff. You know how it goes. Call the athletic department at Lorain High. Tickets will be available. Also, you may contact Bambi Dillon for tickets. And if you have any questions, 440-989-6539. 440-989-6539 for more information.
Well, Bob, that break gave me a chance to pull up the state record book and take a look. What do you think the record for most threes in a game is?
Wow, it's
by an individual.
By an individual. 12?
16 by J.T. Hoying
I'll bet
of Sparta Highland.
Okay, I would have bet it was at a smaller school.
I saw J.T. Hoying play in a state final, and he holds the record for most in a D3 state final. He was an impressive shooter. He had, I believe he was in double figures in a state final. Off of Cam Davis, knocked it away from Griffin.
Now, what was his name again, Jay?
J.T. Hoying was his name.
And how long ago?
Oh, I can tell you exactly. It was 1998.
Okay.
There's some, the rule's not that old, but it takes 11 to get you into the record books. So that's Ed Wright.
Eddie Wright. Nice.
13. Grant down the lane, up over the front of the rim and in. New career high 38. Back comes Griffin. Jackson off to Grant, but Wright was laying there. Laid it up. No. Volleyballed, and then Branson Taylor puts it up.
Branson Taylor's got a nice, soft little touch.
Yes, he does. Pierre Lewis, 4:39 to go. Suarez, Pierre Lewis. Davis. Down the lane, Taylor got a piece of that. Logan had a ball handling here.
Well, here
Grant.
comes your...
That's unselfish right there. Pierre Lewis with a dozen, or with 10 rather. He's out of bounds.
Yeah, wait a minute here. He was
Steve
completely out of bounds.
Threw his hands up in the air and said, oops. Branson Taylor got fouled by Jordan Jackson.
Well, I see we've got a sub coming in. I hope it's not for Grant. I'd like to see Grant get another bucket.
Whitehead's coming in.
I don't know if everybody's aware.
I hope he takes the seniors out one at a time, actually. Branson Taylor.
Very nice stroke. I
now
watched
with
him.
9.5. That's Luis Suarez.
Watched him in the warm-ups. Taylor's got a really nice touch.
And he does. Luis Suarez comes out to a nice round of applause from the fans. As I said, every program needs Luis Suarez's. 14 now for Taylor. Grant's got the ball, 77-59. That's a 2. Swish!
That's it. That'll do it. Take him out.
That gives him a school record,
Take him
40
out.
in a ball game, breaking Devon Andrews' record. Cam Davis, benefit of a turnover there. Down the lane, lays it up and in. He's got a career high 13. And then gets a steal going. That sums up Cam Davis, doesn't it?
Yep. Score and come back.
Grant to Cam Davis.
Get your hands on a long pass. There you go. That's 15 for Cam Davis. Nice.
Edward Wright. Grant with another rebound. He's going to want to get Pierre Lewis a dunk here. Logan with the rebound. Wright. No. Branson Taylor, no. Logan, yes. 20 for him. 83-61. Cam Davis looked like he was going to try and dunk it, didn't he? If this were an open gym, the coach would be yelling, go home, guys.
This is open gym right now.
There's a whistle on the floor. Common foul. Number 3, it's Grant's first. Javon Manning and Pierre Lewis. Manning comes in for Davis.
Nice to have his best scoring night in his last.
And the
game
young
at
man
home.
who, as much as anyone, was responsible for that comeback against Toledo St. John's in the regional final with a big steal with a minute left. fine night on his last night.
Nice.
And it won't be the last time they're in the Lorain High gym because they'll open the tournament. Connor Trockley hits a 3. Aiden Brown at the scorer's table now, I'm sure, for Pierre Lewis. Set shot from Manning, no. Pierre Lewis. Grant, 42. He was trying to give a foul. That's why he was back there. Grant gets the foul. Aiden Brown off the bench. Comes in for Tavon, right. Pierre Lewis.
Yep, trying to give a foul so that Tavon can come out.
Not his best scoring night. He's had 3 32s, well. But he had 10 points tonight. And the pace of the game meant that Tay was not getting the ball down low when you hit that many threes early on. Up off the glass, that was 24, Gunnar Zigman. What a great name for a basketball player. Gunnar. Whitehead, 17-footer, got it. Whitehead with 3. Minute 34 to go, 87-66. That was a kick off the foot of Grant. Brown picks the loose ball up. He's got Jordan Jackson.
Don't do that. The dunk's fine. The defensive.
I don't like the foul.
Was kind of rough. Come on, it's.
Connor Trockley gets the foul.
Got a minute left in a 20-point game. Didn't like the foul.
Coach Rossitano, Coach Gillum, and Devon Grant are having a little conference over there. Jackson with only 3 tonight. That one's long.
He's got a limp to him. Right leg.
Yeah. That one long as well, but it might. Oh, I was going to say it has a chance to.
He has quite a limp to him.
Yeah. Three ball. No. Grant with another rebound. That'll do it for Nate Damron. Finishes with 4 as he fouls out. Grant will go to the line for 2 throws.
I'm still watching Jordan Jackson in the backcourt walking around. He's a little bit limpy.
This is a little bit much, don't you think? He used the whole 30 seconds and he hasn't subbed to anybody. That's what that was all about.
The rule is, didn't it used to be a minute, Jay?
No, it's 30.
30?
Jordan Jackson's going to come out. Jake O'Lee's going to come in, replace him. Jordan finishes the night with 3. Grant's first one is good. Second one, good.
44.
I'm a little lost here. Grant trying to give a foul. There it is. Foul is on number 3, Devon Grant. This ought to. Aren't they going to? 52 seconds to go.
All the seniors have been taken out, Jay.
Yeah.
So you don't need to give a foul to stop, so you can take somebody out.
Don't get hurt.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking since he hit 40. That's been on my mind.
The whistle out of bounds to Lorain. Whitehead, Grant, 3-ball. No. I don't know, so we're trying to let him get to 50.
Aiden Brown. Wow.
Grant, 20 seconds to go. He'll pull up 3. No, that was just not out of control there. Manning.
Go ahead.
Grant. No. Trying too hard. Layup up and in by Griffin. Griffin's got 4. And 2.2 as Titans turn it over. Actually, it's a 1.1 as the clock just kept running. Devone goes out with 44 points.
Pope
10
mentioned
threes.
Pope mentioned the school records there.
That was Cawthon, but also...
Oh, the Cawthon, you're right.
Cawthon also mentioned a Lorain County record 10 threes. And that'll bring Cam Thomas into the ball game. Corner 3, good as the clock runs out. That's David Griffin, and that gives him 7. This outcome was decided in the first 6 minutes.
Yes.
And I never say that.
No, it was quite an explosion, Jay.
It was at the end of the first quarter. It was 40-11. Lorain High. Devone Grant had already tied the school record for threes with 6, and he had 9 altogether in the quarter. And that's got to be, I don't see anything that says anything other than that. And for the Titans, it was senior night, and they did a nice job honoring the seniors. Luis Suarez, 4-year member of the program, played but didn't score. Tavon Pierre-Louis, not his best night, but then it didn't need to be. He had 10 points on 4 twos and a pair at the line. Cam Davis with his career high. One of 2 Titans with a career high tonight. Cam Davis with 15 on 2 threes, 4 twos, and a 1-on-1 at the line, 15. But the night belonged to Devone Grant. Devone had 10 threes, 5 twos, and 4 or 5 at the line for 44 points.
And how many of those threes were in the first quarter, Jay?
6.
Wow, that's amazing.
So he rewrote the record books. Most points in a game, Devone Grant, 44. Most threes in a game, a record he held with 3 other people, including teammate Deontay Benigin, but now he's got 10. Wow. That's not just breaking a record, that's kicking its butt.
Wow.
The Titans move to 18-1. 89-71 is the final as they finish up.
3 games on the road, Jay,
the home
to finish up.
Well, it would have been 2, but Warrensville Heights had the issues with the court, and we had to switch home games with them.
So we got Lutheran East on the 15th.
Lutheran East
Avon
next Tuesday on the Avon.
On the 19th, and Warrensville Heights on the 22nd.
And then they'll be back for the first tournament game, so we'll see where that takes us. But for my Club TV 20, Joe Vaughn, Eddie Santiago, Liz Husky, Harley Ann McQuaid, Marquintez Graham, Jaden Morales, Kylie Parker, Richard Breyer. For advisors, Terry Trout and Joe Bach. For my partner, Bob Braskich. We conclude another one, Buzz.
Yeah, we do. Thanks, Jay.
As always, a great time to be a Titan.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.